So in this video, I'll be showing you how I budget my accountant's salary in the UK, and you can use me as a case study to show you how you can get better at budgeting. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Euan, and on this channel I talk about personal finance and investing in the stock market. So if that's something that tickles your fancy, then why not hit the subscribe button and hit that like button as well, because that's a nice thing to do, isn't it? So let's get straight into it. Here is the breakdown of my income. So this financial year, I'm set to earn £38,000, hopefully more, but it does depend on how this channel grows over the next few months. So instead of using that figure, I'm going to use the number based on what I'm going to earn from my job, which will be £26,700, and what I've already earned from YouTube, which is £6,700. So let's say it's around £33,000 pre-tax, which is amazing. And if I earn nothing more from YouTube, then my income has increased 33% this year. And this is all while my costs have significantly reduced, as we've all been in lockdown, if you hadn't already noticed. Don't know if anyone remembers that, but it happened. So there's a lot of talk about zero-based budgeting on YouTube, but I prefer to use my own version of Ramit Sethi's conscious spending plan. This is from his book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich, and I've linked it in the description below. Before I jump into that, I need to tell you for context that after tax, I bring home around £23,000. This won't be the same for everyone earning £33,000 due to my student loans and me being part self-employed, but this works out around £1,900 per month. So let's talk about budgeting, and Ramit Sethi has these 3 tips for budgeting. Tip 1 is to automate your finances. Tip 2 is to spend on what you love and only that. And tip 3 is to free up your money. Let's start with tip number 1, which is automated finances. I love automation, and most of my money is automated because then there's one less thing I have to stress about. So all my bills are paid automatically through a bills account with NatWest, shared with my girlfriend. This includes rent, council tax, TV license, Wi-Fi, electricity. And it also includes our gym, which we obviously have on hold at the moment because you can't go. We treat the gym as a bill because I don't think it should be neglected, as looking after your health is as important as keeping the lights on, in my opinion. I personally don't have any debt, but if I did have debt, that would be the first thing that I would pay off. So let's get back to the bills account. So as of this month, I contribute around £850 per month into this account. This is done by direct debit. Around £618 is for rent, £100 for council tax, £7 for TV licence, £15 for Wi-Fi, £60 for bills, £50 for a buffer, just in case we sort of run out of money that month or the bills are a bit higher. And then obviously there's no gym at the moment, but that's usually £80. So I will increase my contributions when it restarts. The next automation is my investments. As of this month, I'm investing £200 per month using Trading 212. Trading 212 uses the Pi/auto invest feature, so I set up a direct debit to transfer into my Pies on payday, which is the 28th of each month. I also have my Money Box pension, which invests £10 per week and then rounds up my purchases, which for the last month was around £60. And then I have my savings, and I have my saving pot. So this includes travel, my Leave My Job fund, my self-employed tax pot, and my holiday fund. I'm currently not putting anything into my travel pot as it's locked by Monzo, and I'm focusing on putting £175 to £200 a month into my Leave My Job fund, and I'm putting around £100 into my tax pot per month. I don't want to understate this, so I'm trying to put more in, and hopefully I won't get April fooled in April with my tax bill. Then also I have £50 going into my holiday fund, but I'm focusing on my Leave My Job fund. And in the last month, I've also made the conscious decision to add giving into my budget. So this month I gave away £100. So I will continue to add giving, whether that is to help individual people. Then I also have an automated transfer to my Monzo of around £350, which incorporates my travel, and I spend around £100 a month on my car, petrol, maintenance, etc, etc. The rest of the £250 is my food and my guilt-free spending, aka what I love, which is mostly coffee and pizza, which brings me on to my next point. Tip number 2, spend on what you love and call it guilt-free spending. I'm a big believer and advocate for this, and I think that it's really important to spend on yourself. After all, you do work hard. The idea is that you spend on what you really do truly love to do. So for me, that's coffee, pizza, and travel. And the main thing is that you don't feel guilty about it. You have a set amount that you can spend on whatever you want. And it's budgeted. It's really nothing more than a mindset shift, but one I do vouch for. Tip number 3 is free up your money. His next tip is to add more income to your budget. I've been trying to increase my income in order to get more guilt-free spending and to be able to invest more. The 3 best ways he suggests to do this is to negotiate a pay rise. If you've been working and hitting your targets, please negotiate a pay rise. Make sure you go in with your backup though. Keep any records of praise from your colleagues, bosses, etc. Track as many metrics as you can. If you're doing a side project, make sure you track it. Go in with full ammo and come out with a loaded bazooka. Number 2 is get your bills down. Ring your electric, Wi-Fi, TV providers and see if you can get your bills down. These companies do not value loyalty, so the best deals go to the new customers. So you may have to shop around a little bit or get them to negotiate a new deal. Number 3 is to do freelance work. This is a great top up to any budget and can be fairly easy to start up. You never know, you may like it more than your standard job. So that's the tips, but let's go to the budget pie and see what percentages I am budgeting. 45% goes to my housing or rent, 32% is going to savings and investments, and the unlucky 13% is going to guilt-free spending. And then we've got 5% each going to giving and transport. I'm hoping to get my housing percentage down by earning a bit more money and then increase my savings and investment, as this is the most important factor into getting financially free. And the more money that I make, the more I can spend on my guilt-free spending. So you know what it is. Thanks for watching. Hope you got some tips from budgeting and will implement them. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment if you did like this video. I'm not a millionaire, but I'm trying to help you become one. Peace. So I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest.